Southwest Airlines just had the worst week of airline operations in history. You may have heard of it as an epic fail. After being viewed as a top airline for years, Southwest Airlines will now be viewed very differently. So what led to Southwest's success and its decline? Southwest Airlines was founded by Herb Keller, a Texas lawyer who wanted to provide air passengers with a low-cost, reliable flight experience. The problem was the government wouldn't let Southwest fly at first. Southwest was founded in 1967, but it did not take its first passengers until 4 years later. First, Keller had to convince regulators to allow his company to operate. The airline industry was highly regulated to the point that the government determined where airlines could fly, how often, and even the prices they could charge. But Southwest found a loophole within the state of Texas connecting Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. Southwest flew its first flight from Houston to Dallas in 1971 and enjoyed success in its early years. Then the Airline Deregulation Act of 1978 changed everything. Finally, Southwest could fly beyond Texas borders, and airlines could determine their own routes and prices. In addition to being a low-cost leader, Southwest also provided reliability and comfort. This combination of quality has led to Southwest gaining a reputation for quality for decades. And even though there are now lower-cost options, many people have still preferred the quality of Southwest over cheaper options. Southwest has also been one of the most financially successful airlines in the world. Despite many airlines, including Delta, American, and United, having declared bankruptcy in the aftermath of 9/11 and the 2008 financial meltdown, Southwest has never gone bankrupt. Southwest has used various strategies to create this success. First, Southwest flies Boeing 737s. Only 737s. This means that pilots, flight attendants, and mechanics can work with pretty much any plane in the fleet, making scheduling and staffing easier. It also allows Southwest negotiating leverage with Boeing when making purchases so that it gets the best airplane pricing. A simple, streamlined fleet helps Southwest keep its costs low. Another key to Southwest's success is its fuel hedging program. When oil prices crashed in the 1990s, Southwest started locking in low prices for years to come. Southwest has saved billions of dollars due to this strategy, and those savings have led to lower fares and higher profits for the company, even during times when other airlines struggled. Another way the Southwest strategy has created success is its point-to-point flights, and this is the beginning of some of the recent problems. While other airlines use a hub-and-spoke flight network that requires passengers to take multiple flights to reach their destination, Southwest has created a web of flight options to connect passengers with fewer stops along the way. All of these things have added up to Southwest keeping its prices low. But there's something else they have done to keep their own costs low. Southwest has continued to operate using its old software and IT infrastructure for many years. And this system has recently been failing. The day after Christmas 2022, Southwest canceled almost 3,000 flights. That translates into 500,000 stranded passengers and $70 million in lost revenue in a single day. Over the course of a week, it has been 2 million stranded passengers and $300 million of lost revenue. Also, it's not just passengers stuck in random locations. Southwest's infrastructure and computer system cannot even locate all of their own pilots and crews. According to Pete Buttigieg, U.S. Transportation Secretary, Southwest cancellation rates have been over 70%, and it's mostly not due to the weather. A major storm a few days before Christmas certainly didn't help, but due to Southwest's shorter flights and short turnaround times across a web of a flight map, those storm-related cancellations compounded, and the company fell further and further behind. But while other airlines eventually caught back up, Southwest could not. They simply don't have the software systems to manage their aggressive flight schedules, especially when they fall behind. Even when they finally had functioning planes and available crews, they still couldn't operate a lot of flights because of the chaos. Andrew Watterson, Chief Operating Officer at Southwest, said, "The process of matching up those crew members with the aircraft could not be handled by our technology." Southwest's entire system has failed. They will now have a lot of work and a lot of investment to fix current problems and ensure they never happen again. Now I wonder if executives will miss out on their bonuses this year. Millions of stranded passengers would hope so. Please subscribe for more about business, strategy, and the people involved.